Okay, so I was talking with Grok from it's the AI from Twitter, and it's kind of interesting. It's I don't think it's like 100% accurate or 100% right about everything. It's compiling things from articles it's reading on the internet. It's a computer AI that's compiling things from things it reads, but it doesn't read obviously everything. Or like if you've read something and you know it to be true, sometimes it doesn't know if that's true. It can't comprehend what you're saying, even if what you're saying is factual. So, basically, sorry, my battery is low. I gotta plug in my phone here. So basically, if you, what was I talking with it about? Like, um, something to do with Jurassic World Rebirth and whether the science behind the getting blood from animals with large hearts can help with pharmaceuticals and stuff. And Grok basically said no, that if that were true, you could just go get elephant blood or whatever. And maybe there is some truth to that as well. But if you, I brought up the AI on Google told me that there is some truth to it because look at animals like pigs and stuff that you can get valves for your heart, or they've actually done transplants of whole hearts that most people only last so many months or so many days or so many hours, but they put the pig heart in the person, or they put the the pig organ in the person. So I guess what I'm saying is maybe there isn't total proof that larger animals would make better blood samples for, um, pharmaceuticals than smaller animals. So it really doesn't matter the size of the heart. What really matters is what type of blood it is. What type. With anything, what type of blood are we talking about? But it's leaning on things that might be researched. It's being researched at the moment, so there could be some truth to it. Um, and also, like, we don't have dinosaurs in our world, so we don't know if a heart is big as like a brontosaurus or a giant dinosaur. Maybe the blood of that animal would be better than anything that could be used elsewhere. I mean, I guess that's the suspend disbelief part that we talked about. That we talked about earlier in a video. I think I did it like a couple of days ago where I was talking about like the warm weather thing in the equator, how that's not really that accurate. Well, yeah, you gotta suspend your disbelief for whether this could be true or not. But there is, when you bring into the question pig hearts and pig organs, and the fact that we actually do use blood and organs of animals to um, do things, and then also like science is always like evolving. Like the way the look at the way they brought back the dinosaur in the original. They wouldn't do it that way. You wouldn't do it through amber, through a fly. I mean, I don't think that's how accurate that would be. We have different methods, gene sequencing, gene simulation, um, we map the human genome, which means we basically can map any animal we want. Quantum computing can be a way we can go down to like the molecular level of an a fossil and get to DNA that maybe the human eye or an electron microscope can't see, because it's like at a molecular level below, anything that we could see, with tools from say the 20th century or the beginning. Quantum computing is just, it's finding out so many things. I mean, we found out like that our world is pixelated, our universe is pixelated. Basically, we found that out through quantum computing. What that means, some people are speculating that we are in a simulation or something. So they're finding out things all the time, new techniques on science and breaking ground on things. So although, okay, maybe right now as we speak, an elephant blood isn't going to do anything to help us with pharmaceuticals because its heart is big. That's not going to do anything. A whale's heart isn't going to do anything, maybe. But maybe in the future, they're going to find techniques. Now, I don't know if there are studies that promote this kind of science, whether it's real. That's all I want to know. I want to know, is there any basis for reality in what? Because I would think when making a movie like this, although you're going to put some non-factual things in it, you also want factual things in it. You want, a lot. Some of the stuff that Michael Crichton even wrote was factual, and some of it wasn't. Some of it was just kind of like make believe or whatever. But I'd like to think that even if it's something that isn't feasible now, maybe it could be feasible in the future. But I don't know. I'd like to do more research on it. I'd like to look into it more, and I don't know if I buy what AI says. After I make this video, I'm going to look it up once more on Google and see if there is any truth to larger animals with bigger hearts, their blood being better for medicines and healing and stuff like that. So I will look that up once more just to see. And I will let you guys know in the description of the video what I find. I do find it super interesting, super interesting, whether this is a real scientific thing or whether it's totally made up. And even if it is totally made up, again, the whole Amber DNA thing was kind of made up. The whole frog sequencing into the mix, I don't know, there's a lot of made up science to it that just we know now. Well, I guess the first thing isn't totally, because there's talk of bringing back a woolly mammoth. If we do that, we could splice the DNA of similar elephants and stuff like that into its DNA, like Indian elephants or something, which are similar. But yeah, very interesting stuff. I mean, I would recommend anybody who's interested in this stuff to look it up, whether it be at a library in a book or whether it be on the internet. But just be careful when looking on the internet. Make sure it's in a legit, Scientific America or something like that. I don't know if I buy these AIs. I mean, I think AI is going in a cool direction. I think it's eventually they're going to be walking, talking robots like we see in the movies, like we see in Terminator. Hopefully not killing us like in Terminator, but also in Blade Runner and Alien and stuff like that. Which in Blade Runner, it's kind of a mixed bag. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. I guess it's like humans. Some people are good, some people are bad. But yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting stuff. Where AI is going and where science is going, for that matter. I mean, I even heard a theory, totally different kind of theory, that our universe is actually inside of a black hole, a huge black hole. That's kind of interesting. Who knows? I don't think in my lifetime we're never gonna really find the answers to that. But interesting stuff. I think it's like super interesting stuff. But anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. I'm not gonna bore you too much with my ramblings of Grok AI and Google AI, but I'll tell you what I find. I'll let you know. Okay, guys. Have a great Friday night, and may the force be with you.